Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today is day 29 of our jar thing, and we're coming to you today in the sunlight as I've had quite the morning, but I do want to draw. So here we are. Today's drawing is a giraffe. I had hoped for the blank one. That's fine. So before we draw a giraffe, before I look for references and stuff, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified, and let's begin. So here we are in Krita, and it's kind of odd starting the day or starting the drawing in the afternoon. Feels like this is editing time. We just do a sketch. Got the reference on Unsplash as usual, and I think today's drawing is going to be, let's say, more silent than the rest have been. And of course, you know, as soon as I say that, I start talking about everything. So let's just do a few things. I am using the flat gradient brush that I posted for you in my Buy Me a Coffee page. So if at all you're interested in that brush, you can get it over there. It's free. And yesterday evening, I actually tried using Photoshop once again. Some things are still familiar and others feel strange. Krita has ruined me. It's definitely ruined me. But the good thing about software is it's just software. You can learn to do stuff in anything. The weird thing was changing of the brush size. We're used to the shift drag, and so that doesn't work in Photoshop. In Photoshop, shift is drawing straight lines, which I had missed, to be honest. Not that I was drawing any straight lines though. So now, instead of using the shift to change my brush size, I'm using the bracket keys so that the transition between programs won't be as drastic. Anyway, how you guys been? I hope you're doing well. I am doing great. As I said in the intro, I've had a morning, and that's why I'm doing this in the afternoon. But also, I want to spend more time on this because naturally, in all my challenges, all the challenges I've ever done, usually the last bits are ugliest ones, sometimes uglier than the first tries. And that's because sometimes I get tired quickly. And to be honest, I can't wait for this challenge to be over so we can move on to other things. But that's not an excuse to draw badly or not look for references like yesterday. I'm pretty sure if I gave myself more time and an actual reference, I could do the octopus way better than I did. But it's already done and I'm over it currently. But I will try and sculpt an octopus later, maybe in Nomad, maybe in Blender still. So let's see how that looks. Not bad for a sketch. We can do a bit more. It's like a 420 giraffe. I think the thing I am most scared of in this drawing are the spots. I don't even have spots. What are these called? The pattern. So let me decrease that to my 2B, maybe with a darker color. We can start doing some stuff just to make this sketch a refined sketch. Trying to go slowly today, not color the eye yet. And I'm kind of looking for the patterns I can see clearly, like this fold. Still not sure if I want to do this like really realistic or a bit cartoony or stylized. Still not sure. We'll see as the drawing proceeds. They ask how you guys were doing. I'm really curious. Are you good? Because not every day will be a very good day. We have good days, we have not so good days, we have bad days. I really hope today you are having a great day. So slowly moving along, but still hoping I'll be done with this real soon. As also, I don't want to miss our scheduled upload time. So I have, I think, an hour plus to do this, then another hour-ish to edit. The good thing is my editing process isn't that intense. I thank you all for watching, even though it's not like the greatest cinematic experience of your life. So I feel like sometimes YouTubers feel every video should be like an IMAX film, and I cannot do that. yet. Let's say yet. Seeing mistakes, like the eye should be here, dealing with that, which make this go something like this. So the jaw should actually start from here. Several folds down here in this part of the mandible of this eye. Of course, my giraffe isn't the most perfect one. There's quite a lot that needs corrections. Let me pull this in so that we can have this part of the face included. Big brush. No, there's still some pressure things that are keeping me from doing what I really want to do. That's okay. We'll do that with the paint. Surprisingly, today the neighbor's kid isn't screaming. I don't know if I just jinxed it, but it's a surprisingly peaceful afternoon here in wherever I am. She's usually screaming by now about something. You know how giraffes feel when they're drinking water. I wonder if I can drink water like a giraffe. Probably not, but I wonder. So I think this will work as our refined-ish sketch. It looks like a giraffe. Let's do this. I think it looks like a giraffe. So we'll merge the sketch layer. On a layer below, I can come in with what color is this? And should I do the stripes now in pencil, or should I just do stuff in paint? Kind of wish this was live, so you could tell me. You do the paint thing. I painted on the wrong layer though, so I'll just merge that to do this other one. And I want my giraffe to have the base color. What's our base color? Should be in this range. Let's do that. And with our brushes, let me do a fill brush. And let's just fill this entire thing with our base. Ooh, could today be the day we actually use this for the whole illustration? Could it be the day? Because I remember trying it with the sloth and it didn't go very well, in my opinion. Could we possibly pull it off today? Let's see. So if that's our base color, we can go a bit dark. We can try adding in the knot spots. These things. What are these things called? Patterns. In my head, I'm telling myself to just go slow. No one's in danger. I don't need to rush. I'm not diffusing a bomb. It's just a giraffe. It's just on my screen. We'll never know unless we try. Let's see how this goes. Be a bit darker. Much dark. We have something here on the neck. Something here. Another one on the border. The big one on the border. Bit more brown. Just randomly remembered, are there two types of giraffe? Because I think there are two types of giraffe, and they are distinguished by the patterns that they do have. If I'm not wrong, there are two. Let me know in the comments. I remember something like that. I'm not sure where from. Let's do this with the lower jaw. Bit dark in some areas, bit lighter. The rim of the mouth, bit lighter for this other lid, bit more dull for the ear. This color for up here. I cannot color pick today because we're using PureF, so we are not on the same application. I'm not quite sure if there's ever a way to color pick from PureF. Bit of stuff happening up here, things happening like so, and then we have a lighter color going all the way in between these things. And I'm thinking I should have done this on a different layer, but let me see. I can do this layer below. Not really, but we have that, and probably on this layer, maybe with a lasso tool, can come in and select some of this, maybe all of this. Selecting a larger thing would be much easier. Select all that, and then I think with option, remove the actual spots or patterns, and then maybe Command U to go lighter, something like that. Same with down here, especially this holds. Command U, and U, a bit light. So we have our giraffe like so. I can delete this. Can duplicate this just so we have a copy, and then we can go into our smudging, and now we can do something like so. I'll come in and fix most of that. What we want, or what I want, is to soften the edges of these colors together. Then I'll come in with a different brush to sort of paint in some of the things that we do need. So up here is a free-for-all. Everything is happening. There's so many colors, so many hues. I'm just gonna smudge most of it. Smudge the edges of these. Again, it's mostly for the really hard edge. Remove such from our thing. So we have a nice transition between stuff. Places like here. Those who want to know, we've been doing this for 30 minutes or less because I'm not sure if I was recording me looking for the reference. So it might be less. We have that so far, which is a nice looking giraffe. Don't you think? Don't you think? Let's see it without the... It seems odd without that. Let me duplicate this like that. Merge these two, and now the layer on top of this all. I really like the chalk brushes. Let me see if they're oil. What's this? What does this do? I've never seen this before. It's called the oil. Oh, this is some other guy's brush I got, I think yesterday as well. His name is Krita. I'll link his channel below. So now I want to try maybe with this color, a bit light, a bit dark. This is the color of the eye. A bit lightness, a bit of gray. And the lid, I don't know about that brush. Let me just undo all of that. Let me just look for my paints. What's this do? Watercolor texture, texture dry, large smooth, glaze, flat. Let's try the flat. Let's see what that does. Again, I'm reminding myself, it's just a painting. No one's dying. There's someone dying, but not because of me. Sorry for being morbid, but there are people dying right now. So I'm just painting and painting and painting, and also remembering to remove the sketchy lines. I think for some of them I'll remove them with some paint, others I'll erase them out. Like here I want to come in. What? Oh, okay. Don't know what just happened there. Let me save this before anything else goes wrong. Oh, I know where the problem is, because I'm on a layer on top right, so I can't really erase stuff because the sketchy lines are below, which sucks kind of, but now I'm close to merging some layers right now. I kind of like this giraffe. It makes me happy. It's so, I don't know, I just like it. And if you're drawing along, I should have mentioned this, if you're drawing along and if you want to share with us, join the Discord. It's free Discord. The link is in the description as well as there bottom of the video, and you can share your drawing and we can kind of critique it together and get better together. So if that sounds interesting, check out the Discord. It's still fairly new, so not much has been discussed, although we do hang out with the guys who are there. I don't know why I like doing the eyes, and I know I might actually need to change a bit of stuff, but it's okay. If I need to change, I'll change. It's fine. So we move along, and we continue playing with paint for as long as we need to. So I've decided my giraffe won't be as realistic. I'm going to go as close to realistic as we can. To never quite reach there, so I feel like realism needs more time. I don't feel like I have that time today. However, what we have done, I'm really happy with. I'm gonna need a color like this for the rim. There's some hammering going on upstairs that I really hope you can't hear. So some of these things I'm doing might be edited out because I'm not speaking. It's like leaving only the bits where I speak in the video. But if you want to see those parts, maybe a bit sped up and see it in the short, I think I'll have a short today. Camera's still going. And we are at 51 minutes, kind of, because I'm not really sure if we started at the 0 mark. Currently we are at 51. Due to the neck, I'm feeling like I'm overworking the face. Merge those, add a layer on top. Before that, let me erase a bit of stuff, some of the sketchiness. Let me just edit it out have a cleaner silhouette. I'm kind of curious, guys. Which style of painting do you enjoy most? Do you enjoy this one, where we have a sketch, a rough sketch, a refined sketch, then the painting? Do you like the straight into the painting bit? Because I watch a lot of art people, not just on YouTube, but other platforms as well. And there are a lot of ways one can start a painting. I'm just curious which one your favorite is, which one you think my best is, because I might be, what's the word? I might not see, as I'm too close to the whole process. I may not see the best approach for me. Let me know. I am curious to know. Let's do some of these folds down here, not all of them. I don't want to be so super realistic. Some of these other things we'll try and fix them with lighting effect. So here's what we have so far. I've been really quiet because of, I think there's some repairs going on upstairs, and this is why we record in the morning. Not much is happening in the morning, but there are times when the repair people decide to wake us up, and they're using the grinders and the power tools. It's not fun. I'm trying to cover up these sort of dark folds down here, give them a bit of highlights on top. I may be succeeding, I may be failing, who knows. The good thing is we are not going very real, so it doesn't really matter. There's a giraffe, and probably I will want to, let me merge these first. Merge, save, then on a layer below, I can do that, fill this with blue, go really light, and then on a layer on top of that, with the same brush, let me go dark green, make it really big. Let's paint in the shadowy bits of tree behind our animal, sorry. Add in some darkness as well as some of the blues. And then let's go lighter now for the actual leaves. And we have something like so. We can come in with the filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Just increase it slightly. But before we do that, I think I need more of our shadowy greens on this side. It's just my attempt at drawing foliage. And the good thing is it's in the background and you won't be able to see it once I blur it. Blur, Gaussian blur, increase, something like that. We can even decide to do stuff that no one told us to do, in that we can add some clouds with this color a bit darker, do something like this, something like that, and of course because they're in the background we can blur them as well. And then on our thing we can add a clipping layer, and then we can add a bit of shadow. We want it to be in this sort of color range. Big brush, shadows are on this side, and then another layer with overlay. I think with the same color range, come in and brighten up some areas. Maybe decrease the opacity just a bit. And I think we're done for the day. We have taken just over an hour and 10 minutes to do this whole thing. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the video. And if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow, where I really hope I get the blank piece of paper. Either way, we'll draw whatever we draw. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. 2 thumbs up. Bye.